So I tell parents that there's a difference between behavior change and behavior modification. Behavior change is temporal, while behavior modification is permanent. So a child, for example, can change their behavior out of fear of being punished or being caned, as the case may be. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that behavior has been modified in the long term. So a child can behave in a certain type of way, the way you want him or her to behave in an instance. But then the seed of that behavior, the seed of that character deficiency still lives on the inside of it. So that 5, 10, 15, 20 years after then, they now exhibit those same traits you punish them for, those same traits you cane them for, because they were just pretending in the moment. That is why you want to employ behavior modification instead of just focusing on temporary change. You want to make sure that whatever method of discipline, whatever method of conditioning you are using to train your child is one that will stand the test of time and will not fizzle out just because that child grew up. Another thing to also look at is the fact that whatever means of discipline you're using, whatever method of discipline you're using, is it something that is actually helping that child not just to change their behavior, but in other areas of their lives? Because for many people, they use methods that can change a particular behavior, but kills or dents other areas of that child's life. For example, if you use corporal punishment as a method of discipline, that child may change the behavior, but you may have damaged the esteem of that child. That child will grow up as an adult. They would be, oh yes, oh yes, members, yes, mom, yes, dad. You'll be happy that your child is obedient, but you have killed the ingenuity that lives in that child. So that that child grows up and then has no courage to dare things. That child has no innovation to try new things and to create new things. It is simply why a lot of us in Africa never create anything, because a lot of our ingenuity was killed by corporal punishment during childhood. So you want to employ wholesome methods for training so that your child grows up and that behavior that you want to tame is tamed, or your desired behavior is created, but then the sanity of the child is still preserved. Hope that helps. You're welcome.